Hello, YouTube. Oh my gosh, I've wanted to say that for so long, and I'm so excited. This is my first video. Hello, my name is Taylor. I am 23 years old. I live in Chicago, Illinois, in the Lakeview area, and I'm passionate about fitness. That's my number one passion. It has been for some time now. But I'm also an occupational therapist, lover of animals and Harry Potter and food. So that's, the gist of me. But I am also a bikini competitor. I'm a nationally qualified in the NPC division. And it's been my dream now to start a YouTube channel for a really long time. And I finally got the courage to start it because there's been so many instances in the past few months, few weeks of my life where I've really just needed to take that next step and really start to pursue something that I'm so passionate about. If I'm so passionate about this, I know that I can share my passion and impact somebody else. And that's what I think YouTube does a great job of, is really spreading awareness of something and sharing passion. And that's what I'm here for, fam. That's what I'm here for. So, yes, this YouTube channel will be dedicated to fitness and my competition prep. I'm in prep for a competition. I am currently 6 weeks out. I started about 6 weeks ago for a 12-week prep, and I am halfway through, and it's going pretty well so far, and I really want to document that journey and share it with you and give you any tips and tricks that I can help you with. I follow flexible dieting if it fits your macros. And so team volume eating for macros, by the way. I'll share a little more later. But yeah, so I want to share my prep. I want to document it. Even if I don't get a ton of followers for this first video, I'm sure it's mostly friends and family watching, or friends of friends. But even if I don't get a ton of followers, I want to have this for myself. I want to put it out into the world that I did this and I'm proud of myself. So that's my number one initiative. Second of all, really want to help others. If you ever consider doing a prep, I want this video series to kind of help you learn how to transform. And that's why I've decided to call it this prep series Transform, because it's such a powerful word, I believe. I believe anyone can transform into whatever they want to be. Hashtag Optimus Prime. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. But I also want this YouTube series to be more than that. I want to transform in multiple areas of my life. I have other goals other than fitness. I'm an occupational therapist, like I said. I really strive to help others gain their independence. So my fitness side of me loves helping people, especially females, gain strength and gain confidence in that strength. But also for individuals that I help, my client base, them to gain independence. And that's what OT is really all about. There's other areas of my life that I want to start excelling into. Me and my boyfriend Brett, we share a studio apartment about 400 square feet. So we have become minimalists, maybe inadvertently, but I really want to start taking that to the next level. So I want to have videos on minimalism and healthy eating and just so much that I'm passionate about, and not self-help, but just increasing your self-worth and what you want to accomplish in life. And I just want to share my passion. I've all of a sudden gotten all of this courage and all of this stamina towards helping others and really living out my truth and my passion. So I want you to do the same. I want you to transform with me. And if this sounds like your bag, baby, then join me, because I think we can really change the world one person at a time, and I think YouTube's an awesome platform to start. And so let's get shredded together if that's what you want to do. Let's get strong together if that's what you want to do. Let's find our passion if that's what you want to do. But let's do it together, and I'm so excited to document my journey. And hopefully you find it entertaining as well, because I think I'm funny. My cat thinks I'm funny. But anyways, let's do it. Let's kill it. Let's get into this first video. I'm so stoked. Time for a little weigh-in. Just set the camera down real quick. 103.6. Low weigh-in. What is up, YouTube? We are off to the gym. He's rude. We're gonna leave right now. We're both really tired, so we're probably gonna take a decent amount of pre-workout, an ungodly amount. Say hi, Berlioz. So we will see you there. We'll see how this goes. Alright, hey guys, coming at you from Quads Gym in Chicago, Illinois. As you can see, it was a leg day, so I started off by getting pretty heavy set of dumbbells to do some deadlifts. I put the resistance band around my knees to really get a nice glute contraction and really feel it in my medial glutes. It really just creates more tension and really just activates the glutes. As you can see, I'm leaning back in my heels and really pushing through them to isolate my hamstrings and glutes in this exercise. I don't want to feel it in my lower back. I want to feel it in my glutes. So really drive through the heels in this motion. Next up, we had the hamstring curl. I probably could have slowed my reps down a little bit here, but I really wanted to keep the tension. Time under tension, that's a great way to train. So I kept the weight light, did really high reps. I believe I did 4 sets for 12 reps each. And I didn't want to extend all the way down because I never wanted to let my muscle relax. Next, I moved on to some squats using a plate. I think this is about 25 pounds right here. And once again, I wanted to keep the intensity high, kind of keep my heart rate up because my energy was so low during this workout, so I wasn't really pushing much weight. Make sure you're hitting that depth, kind of drop your butt behind the sissy squat so you can really get nice and deep into the movement. And once again, I was just powering out, trying to get as many reps as possible. Next up, sorry, this footage is a little blurry, but I did alternating lunges. I find it easier on the Smith machine just because it kind of keeps you in control. It kind of takes out the core stabilization that you need, so it's a little easier so I can really focus on my glutes. That's the main point of this workout, was to just hit the glutes and hams. So that's what I wanted to do, and the Smith machine is a great way to do that because it kind of takes the unevenness out of your stance, and it just works really well for this. So I did 20 reps, 10 on each leg, so alternating, as you can see, and you will feel that burn. I only had 25 on each side, and it was tough. And this is a kind of nice variation. If you don't like doing the plate loaded barbell hip thrust, this is a great way to kind of protect your hips, and then you can really control how much weight you want to push. So you get into the leg extension machine. It looks kind of funny. People are going to stare at you, but whatever, screw them. It's your workout. Get in there, and I was doing high reps once again. You set it up and adjust it to where your hips are at the bottom of the machine, and then so you can thrust through, really thrust with your hips, but push through your ankles. That's the key to hitting the glutes, is always using that mind-muscle connection and pushing through your heels. And lastly, I finished off with some band work. This is a great way to burn out. It's a really easy and effective way. And there's hundreds of thousands of things you can do with bands. So whatever you want to do to really hit the glutes or finish off your legs, torch them at the end, band work does the trick. And same thing here, just kind of stabilize the band with my knee on the ground and did a glute kickback. Sometimes I find that I can really get a nice contraction just with bands alone.
Explain what you're doing right now.
I'm looking for like 30 grams of like super simple sugars to take with L-carnitine to help with insulin sensitivity. That's what it's supposed to do.
Oh yeah, you're so scientific.
I read things.
Where did you read this at though?
The internet, because the internet's always right.
Ooh, all this though.
I could have a serving of this. IFYM.
Not when you're on 50 carbs a day. Since when?
Oh, yeah.
Screw you. So that was officially not the best workout in the world. So I just ended up doing a few exercises, lighter weight for really high reps. I find that easier when I don't have the energy to push as much weight as I usually would. I'll just really up the intensity, up the volume, and just try to max out. And then I finished with 20 minutes of cardio, just 13 incline, about like 3.5 speed on the treadmill, but I kept the band around my legs to really make it a little different, switch it up on my body. You gotta always keep your body guessing, that's the best way. And then after that, I know I only have like vegetables, like some rice cakes and protein shake when I get home. I have a lot of my calories for later in the day. That's just how it worked out today. So this dude behind me is eating a ice cream Twix, and that's what I have to deal with right now. This is usually how it goes. Like whenever I'm on my lowest carb, lowest cal day, he eats ice cream in front of me.
Macros.
Yeah. Had a little Costco haul today, and what a find. They have cauliflower rice, and of course, you know, Costco fashion, you have to have 2 giant bags. And then of course I got some asparagus because it's super low carb, easy to chop up. And I will show you guys how I like to prepare my vegetables. I have the pan over here heating up. I'll put some coconut oil in there for some fats. But it's all about volume, so I will show you the finished product. And just like that.